Yeah, come and fuck with us. Where we posted every Friday. See them corner emojis, then you know a nigga wildin'. Jada Gemini. Busting that gun. Fuck out of here, man.
Daniel, shut up.
Strong,
I'm trying to
man.
listen.
Hold it down.
P.O.P. Holding it down.
He was just saying he was thugging it out, man.
We turn now to California, where the FBI is joining the investigation into the death of an African-American man by hanging. It happened just days after another black man was found hanging from a tree in California. Here's CBS's Jonathan Vigliotti.
Tonight, investigators in full retreat, walking back early claims that 24-year-old Robert Fuller, found hanging from a tree, died by suicide.
Initially,
It's 2020. Who the died by a tree? What the fuck? Is he a pilgrim, nigga? Like, why would he? That don't make no fucking sense. Why would he do that? Why would he? Usually, if you look up statistics of suicide, people usually commit suicide in their home. Usually, even in multiple cultures, people usually go to private places. Why would?
Yeah, Jasmine. What he just said is the equivalent of saying, "Oh, how he committed suicide? He tied himself up and shot himself in the head,
right,
twice." Like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Wasn't any evidence that led us to believe that there was anything other than a suicide, but we felt we should look into it a little more deeply and carefully, just considering all the circumstances.
Exactly what circumstances isn't clear, except for days of protests and contentious town hall meetings.
Damn, they going hard.
That we stop talking about lynching.
Fuller's sister
said we stop talking about the what?
to judgment.
And we just want to know the truth.
Nigga, where's all these cameras that y'all got everywhere?
Right. Homicide detectives were still investigating. Palmdale officials went so far as to link it to COVID-19 related depression without evidence.
What?
He was not suicidal. He had.
Y'all really blame that shit on coronavirus depression?
Y'all do realize this is a young black man, right? I ain't seen one young black man out here motherfucking COVID-19 depressed.
What?
Niggas is out here on their grinds trying to start businesses and shit. And you fucking, come on, bro. This is like goddamn the gold rush for niggas. And you out here acting like niggas is depressed. Niggas got masks on, gloves on, LLC started.
No,
come on, bro.
That is a sorry ass excuse. That sounds like some propaganda.
Shameful.
Had no mental illnesses.
Right.
And we don't want that to be implied.
An autopsy has also been ordered in another suspicious death. 38-year-old Malcolm Harsh was found hanging from a tree in neighboring San Bernardino County.
Wow.
His family also demanding answers. And friends of Fuller worry that the scene has been compromised now that this park has been open to the public. Investigators did recover rope news from the tree. It's now being analyzed off-site for DNA. Nora?
Jonathan Vigliotti, thank you.
Wow.
We turn now to California.
That's so fucked. That's so fucked. Here, this is another thing in Houston, and at this point, this is a serial killer, bro. You can't convince me. We have a fucking serial killer amongst us. Because look at the pattern. Look at the pattern, the way that they're going, bro. It makes sense. Yeah. It would make sense if they hit Houston. This is a fucking serial killer, bro. But they're not gonna paint it that way because of who is dying. Like,
no, they're clearly scoping out. Like, they ain't getting like the dangerous niggas, bro.
Bruh, they can't find who did it because they did it. They did, like, allegedly. But bro, the KKK. That's why you never see police at KKK rallies, bro. Because
they're already there.
Like,
how can you fucking pull up where you're already at?
Tonight, our Verify team is working on a story many of you are asking about. Questions all over social media today about a man found hanging from a tree in a vacant lot on Houston's north side. Dozens of you called, messaged, emailed for more information. Like Richard Vasquez, who wrote, "I just found a video of a hanging in Houston. Can you please verify if this is real?" Well,
wait, so there was a video? Yeah, bro, you cannot convince me this was a suicide. How is there a video? That sounds like a trophy to me. Like somebody recorded him. You got me fucked up, bro. There's a serial killer out here, bro. You know what else is crazy that I found out earlier? One of these officers that's being blasted right now, I cannot tell you which one it is. It's either in the Breonna Taylor case or the case in Atlanta with the Wendy's incident. I'm not really sure, but you guys can look it up. One of the officers actually got in trouble back in the day because a runaway came up to them and told them that somebody was trying to kill them, and he didn't believe them and sent them right back to fucking Jeffrey Dahmer, bro. Jeffrey fucking Dahmer.
Bro, one of these days, like...
That's why I'm like, bro...
No, peep game. One of these days, they're gonna realize, because you saw what just happened with George, bro, right?
Right.
They're gonna kill the wrong nigga, and... Because what's happening is, like, it's shifting, bro.
Sorry, y'all.
It's shifting.
Yeah.
Because I know some people where it's like, if this shit fucked around and happened to them, bro, they would burn this whole fucking city down.
Oh, no, definitely.
Including where the fuck we're at. We'd be fucking
We'd be fucked.
Shit.
Yep.
Like, there's niggas out here like that, bro. So, statistically speaking...
My bad.
Like, for real. Yeah. I'm talking about, like... Shit that if it happened, even the white people were like that are apprehensive would be like, holy shit, this is all fucked up. 9/11's a lie. Like, this shit's not real. They be all fucked up, bro. I'm telling you, like, they're playing with fire, bro. And it's like, there's energy here. It's real, bro. These niggas are playing with something bigger than they know.
Right.
They really are.
Lori knows what I'm talking about. She was like, yep, 3 black women were trying to convince the officer that the little boy was in danger, and he just gave him back to Jeffrey.
Less paperwork.
Property at the center of the story so many of you have reached out to us about. And here's what we've been able to verify tonight, including circumstances about the death itself. I can tell you it is true. Our source tonight is HPD Commander Steven Spears, who spoke at the scene earlier. He confirmed that a man was found dead, hanged at this property. Now, there's been conjecture online.
Exactly. How does more than one person hang themselves suicide? Like,
suspected, and they are investigating an apparent suicide of an adult Hispanic male in his 50s who was found about 9 this morning. As for the video on social media, we know a video is being shared.
Okay, so there's another guy, right?
Who in the fuck goes to a park to hang themselves?
Period.
Nigga, I can hang myself in this room right now. If you really feel like doing that, call the suicide hotline. But fucking hypothetically speaking, why the fuck would I leave the comfort of my own fucking domain to do a selfish act? What the fuck am I gonna go outside to do that shit for?
Right.
When niggas are in jail and they kill themselves, like they don't try to cut themselves in the shower, nigga. They go in a corner somewhere and fucking do that.
It's usually a very low and private moment. It's not something you want to broadcast to the world unless you're making like a statement. But as a black person in general, just from history, I don't see why anybody would want to leave the world like that. Like, you get what I'm saying?
They're trying to downplay this shit and catch this motherfucker before niggas put 2 and 2 together. And honestly, we're not helping their agenda. But bitch, I swear to God, if you fucking try me, bro, with this shit, they're gonna burn this bitch to the ground. I promise you that, motherfucker. But whatever, they need to figure this shit out. They really do, bro, because you can't fucking keep the masses. We're not Cardi B, nigga. Like, but if Cardi B, they niggas hanging, niggas blah 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 blah, and niggas on a mainstream level caught wind of like, oh, this is like, because right now niggas see it, but you get what I mean. For some reason, it takes. Yeah, but why does it take fucking Ja Rule to solidify shit in niggas' minds?
Right.
Why, bro? When it's right in front of your face, but you gotta have that, hey, little partner.
Right.
What the fuck?
However, we can't confirm its authenticity at this time, so we're keeping this in the third column until we get confirmation. Commander Spears
But you know what's crazy? The guy in
all that, but not that.
No, okay, that for one, yes.
What? Bitch, what?
That for one, yes.
What?
But two, notice how in California with the two guys, because they're black, they had to put their picture on the news and they had to specifically say that it was coronavirus related depression. But with the Houston one, because it is a Hispanic male, they don't post his picture. They don't say why they think, like, they don't go into detail on why they think he committed suicide. That's why I'm saying, bro, this is a fucking serial killer. Like, tighten the fuck up.
Tighten it down, though.
Tighten up.
No,
like,
they're trying to tighten it down.
He's only targeting, he or she, whoever they are, is only targeting minority men, and they're going in a pattern. They're going from the West Coast to the East Coast. I guarantee you.
Nigga,
and
they
please,
went
Lord,
on I-10.
Look, please, Lord, do not let
on.
this happen. Knock on wood. If there is going to be another hanging, bro, I bet you it's going to be going in that direction.
That bitch
east.
gonna be.
I bet you it's going to be going east.
No, it wasn't going east because they went. Hold on, it started in. Is the Houston one the most recent one?
No, it started in California.
Now it's in Houston.
No, there was one in California. Then there was one in the
San
middle,
Bernardino.
and then.
Is he in Houston now?
Who? Him? This
nigga,
video?
Is this the most recent one?
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
This nigga's on I-10.
Period. Like, that's why I'm like, bro.
He's probably in Louisiana right now. Maybe Arkansas.
FBI has entered the chat.
He might even be in motherfucking the Appalachia. If he really want to get ducked off, he might go into like Tennessee or Kentucky or some shit. But if he's just a simple nigga, he's on I-10. He's gonna be in Louisiana, Alabama.
Lori says it's been men and women, and have women been hanging too? Because I'm talking specifically about hangings, like the pattern of a public hanging.
I don't even think that motherfucking. Like, have we gotten autopsy results back that this shit is actually hanging?
The last California, yes, because they have video of him hanging, but the autopsy for one of the dudes in California showed that his neck wasn't even broke.
That's what I'm trying to say. They killing
that's
niggas
what I'm saying,
and then putting niggas up like props. Because if the shit don't make money, it don't make sense, bro. How the fuck?
Who said that? Somebody said that in the chat, actually. Somebody said that in the chat, like, earlier. They were like, bro, nah. Alexa said there was one woman who was hung. That's crazy. Darylyn says, I feel like it's more than one doing it. It could be, allegedly, it could be the KKK,
like there's probably
honestly.
Like one or two one isolated copycat, probably. If that's even the case. But shit like that is rare as fuck, bro. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of niggas have very strong opinions, but they're really bitch made. But like, it takes a real sick, twisted individual to do this shit.
Family members have identified
it's a whole cult.
but they are
yeah,
not
it's
releasing
called
his name
the
just
Ku
yet.
Klux Klan.
HPD Chief Art Acevedo tweeted tonight as well that the man's own family described him as suicidal. We're told an autopsy is being conducted right now, and that should give us more information later on about his precise cause of death. Len, back to you.
And if that shit
gets it verified, thank you. The verified.
And if that shit seems weird, bruh, they need to fucking, the internet needs to do its thing and find the family and try to like help them out to get their own private autopsy, because you know how the fuck they do. I'm really hoping for them that the autopsy they get.
Bro, it's gotten to the point that the private autopsies always say other things, to the point where one could easily write the private autopsies off as you paid somebody to write down what you wanted them, like what everybody thought. Because that's how it fucking seems. How come the first autopsy never fucking reveals like, oh, foul play?
Yeah.
Like Kurt Cobain, how fast did they clean that up?
Oh no, yeah.
There's niggas playing at the park where this nigga was
like,
hung.
bro, you gotta go.
They hung a nigga in a park, and not more than a fucking week later, it seems, there's people playing there. There's a fucking, like...
Bro, that's how that shit is here too. It's really dark. It's really dark. When I saw that footage of the protester getting beat up by the cops here in the same alley where that kid got shot.
That's an alley.
But I'm just saying, it doesn't matter about where it is. It's just really eerie how like certain things happen in certain areas, and then like life goes on, and boom, you get what I'm saying?
If there's a nigga that gets hung or hung themselves by a playground, whose neck just so happens to not be broke, that shit should not have people fucking stamping around on it. Because somebody that perpetrated that act could easily slip in and actually fuck with shit that they might have left.
Right.
Who's watching it?
Oh, man. That shit is fucking...
Shame.
That shit is a fucking mess. Like, it's just scary. It's just scary as
yeah, Houston is the... Bro, Houston definitely be on that First 48 shit.
I wonder if they're going to cancel First 48 since they cancel Live PD and all that
Live
shit.
PD in First 48...
First 48, though... No, because on First 48, they definitely...
solve shit.
No, they definitely have killed people by accident before. They killed, like, a little black girl before, like...
Who, the police?
Yeah. And they recorded it, and they had to trash the footage because they ended up... They thought they were doing a drug bust, and they bust into a house. It was the wrong house, and they shot and killed a little girl.
I thought that was Live PD.
No, that was First 48.
Oh, they're fucked.
Yeah, First 48 had a lot of lawsuits and shit too, because they made a lot of people seem guilty that were innocent also, like the interrogations and shit. Nigga,
they always put all suspects are innocent until proven guilty.
Now, but I'm saying they have lawsuits from the earlier seasons. No, they have. Look it up. Y'all can look it up if you want to. Look up First 48 lawsuits.
Niggas fucked it up for everybody. Them dumbass niggas in there snitching. I don't know why they trying to sue a nigga.
Right, Daryl, and they said it was a drug bust and not an accident. Right.
I mean, shit.
It was messed up, poor little girl.
Every fucking thing. I was like, God damn.
I just recently saw this circulating. It said, I assisted with a postmortem when I was a student. Female patient died in her 40s. Her medical history had extensive complaints of abdominal pains. One doctor even referred to her as a hypochondriac, and others commented on apparent anxiety. We opened her abdomen, and she had extensive scar tissue. She was absolutely massacred inside from endometriosis. She suffered for decades and never got referred for a, I'm not even going to try,